here we go. Here we go. We got Markelle Fultz, point guard. Tyrese Halliburton at shooting guard. James Worthy at small forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo at power forward. And Daniel Gafford at center. This team is not that good, to be honest with you. Not that good. Let's see if we can get a win out of this.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Celtics taking on the Hornets. For the Boston Celtics, they now hold 6th place in the Eastern Conference. And as we're moving into the back half of the season, they're looking to climb higher. Hornets, Celtics is coming up next, and we'll be right back.
Bam, bam, bam.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. You look at the Thunder, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for Boston, they have been very competitive. Maybe a little up and down, but it looked like they were figuring things out. They need to recapture that energy.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Halliburton, Antetokounmpo out there with Worthy. And there's Fultz, and it's Gafford in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Celtics, they've got Porzingis. Hardaway is out there with Jones. Then there's Nowitzki, and it's Tatum.
Yo, what up, Maury? What's happening, dude?
Tonight, Greg.
Welcome back.
Anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're
the hell do you rip that for me?
A lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning, and that's where you have to keep your focus. Well, if you don't take care
Can't be turning the ball over, man. Can't be turning the ball over. No more turnovers.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Tatum, no good. No. Fault as he lets it go.
What?
Good by Gafford.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional
That throws up an air ball. Easy two. Come on. Come on.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Hardaway passes to Porzingis.
Come on, I got a mismatch.
Fultz against Nowitzki. Shoots from 8. And the basket good. A bank shot that
There we go.
Well, throughout Nowitzki's career, he has mastered the art of finishing through contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Pass to Gafford. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
That was my fault.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the
How's there a defensive 3-second call if the guy I'm covering's got the ball? He doesn't want to shoot it. He doesn't want to shoot it.
And the technical free throw is good. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Charlotte moving it around. Fultz. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty
All
good
right,
start.
all right. We got to slow this down here. Slow this down. We got to get a bucket here.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Borrego and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and at the top of Coach's to-do list is figuring out how to deal with the Kristaps Porzingis mismatch. Coach says Porzingis can be a nightmare to defend because of his height and shooting. If we go big, he'll drag our rim protectors away, but if we go small, he shoots right over.
What?
That's why KD referred to him as the unicorn. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense.
The hell just happened?
Nicely done.
Hardaway passes to Nowitzki. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Porzingis.
In there.
2 free throws.
I should have shot that, but
get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, and with his height, it is really hard to affect Porzingis' shot without fouling him. He is a problem for defenders.
First one falls for him.
You know, there was so much hype around Kristaps Porzingis once he got off to a great start in his first
is
year.
Giannis coming out, or is he going to
just
center?
wanna
Oh, he
see
went to
him
center.
continue to
Ooh.
grow and add
Gonna be a good
dimensions to the
good
offensive game
matchup.
every year.
Giannis versus
What's next? We'll see.
Porzingis.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And that's the
Wait,
norm for him.
who they got?
He's pretty much automatic when he's
They got Van Horn at center.
Fultz looking around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
And Fultz doesn't fear physical contact. I think that's what makes him special. When he
I didn't see that coming. I wasn't ready for it.
Ready to take
I should have been there with the help.
from the defense.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. But whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Now, here is Ainge. The pass to Campbell. 5 on the clock. The shot off that time. And the Hornets now going the other way.
Struggle on offense right now.
Matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Markelle Fultz is killing me.
This is the
He's
kind of
terrible.
start they were hoping for.
Celtics trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smith, the pass to Zerbiak. Camby with it. Smith, left side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game.
Damn, who the hell
checked in for Dennis Smith.
Oh, Gafford?
And a switch here also for
Swatted that?
Charlotte.
Damn.
Joseph, he's checked in for Fultz. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays.
I got 6 points in the
really
first
can
quarter, man.
set
I
the
gotta
tone.
step it up. Struggling right now on offense.
.44 seconds left in the first quarter. Ainge kicks to Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Antonio Daniels.
When the young Mr. Jackson gets in the paint, it's a problem. Really forcing the defense's hand there. That's nice.
The first one falls.
At tell you, the potential of Josh Jackson is really enticing. This guy is a remarkable athlete. He can defend the basket at a high level. If he gets a jump shot, guys, that's consistent, look out.
Look out. I'm working on it. I'm working on that jump shot.
Both free throws good from Jackson. And here is Joseph. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Van Horn. Looks for Miller, gets it to him. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Nene. And what a play. He just palms the block. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Van Horn. And the last
Nice, nice. All right,
full.
last minute was a good minute.
As the first
We recovered from a shitty start to that quarter.
It's on top, up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis had this to say.
I know if I put the work in, maybe 10 years from now I can be the same sentence. But I gotta put the work in. Whenever I face him, I gotta show up. I cannot be taking day off against him.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams
No.
can jump out in the second quarter.
Get out of here with that
Let's quickly break down the
garbage.
game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high
Got a
percentage
mismatch
shots
somewhere.
in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it
Get out of the paint,
opens
get out of the
up
paint.
every
Here we go.
other aspect of your game.
King is out there with Campbell. Then it's Josh Jackson.
There we go.
And it's Serbiak in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Charlotte now. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Here's Van Horn. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Now here's Jackson. Nene unable to get his shot to go. Now King still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Serbiak.
That was just a bad offensive possession.
And we're a little over a minute.
I couldn't find anybody open.
Quarter of action. Joseph, the pass to Daniels.
Damn it.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
They got an easy one.
I'll tell you,
They got an easy one.
read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was.
That was a
and
bad
we had
release.
A lot of personalities, man. It was a different.
Good defense, good defense. I know you fouled them,
I tell you,
but that was good
again,
defense.
I would trade that experience for anything. And with the offense getting right to
I mean, it was a
the
good
rim,
free
at
throw
least
shooter, but
they saved the layup.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Charlotte making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. He's
Damn,
perfect
couldn't
from
get him
the
to
line
miss
this
one.
time.
Didn't get him to miss one.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Celtics trail by 4. Hardaway with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Takes it from 10, and that's
Come
off the
on,
glass, and
Penny, put your hands up.
Fultz has got 9.
Gotta appreciate the IQ of Fultz. A solid guard who knows he has the green light to pull from anywhere.
Now here's Nowitzki, his last outing with 20 points. Outside Tatum. Porzingis against Worthy, just 5 to shoot. Hardaway from outside, rebounded by Gafford. Charlotte leading by 4. Down low, here's Antetokounmpo.
Hey guys, that's a sight we've become far too
Hey, get back on
accustomed
defense, boys.
to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Hardaway against Fultz. Outside Tatum. Hardaway for 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Pass to Halliburton. To the inside. And
Dude, what the hell's with Fultz, man?
And now it's an 8-point Hornets lead.
Well,
Jesus.
make no mistake, Mark
Come on, Penny.
Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jones for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Sometimes
I needed that. That was a bad release, man, but I needed that.
Trying to make that home run play.
Now, here is Halliburton, defended by Jones.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Hardaway dishes to Nowitzki. Hardaway passes to Nowitzki.
Oh, what the hell was that?
That shot, no
It's not where I wanted to do. You know what move I wanted?
From Antetokounmpo. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And this
What the
offense
hell's
is in a
happening?
Perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now here's Nowitzki. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Tatum, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
This guy is skilled at getting the shot he wants inside.
Come on,
Jason
defense. You gotta
Tatum
stop.
with the size and touch to be efficient.
Giannis up top, defended by Nowitzki. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Hardaway, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She
Oh
was
my God,
calling
too early to
him
be pulling out
Pretty,
the
but with
pretty.
that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. So he gets some
Some really bad free throws right there.
And so
All right,
it's
down
the
by
Charlotte
7.
Hornets
It's manageable,
headed to the
manageable.
bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. It was in the second quarter when they really found their form, building their lead to 7 points at the half. Shaq, your thoughts on the Hornets?
They've really worked the inside well. Wow. Perfection. Getting a lot out of the offense from the paint. And when you're that effective inside, Ernie Kenny, I know, makes life very hard for your opponent.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Well, they wouldn't have been in the biggest hole if they rebounded them. They've got out-hustled, down low, and it cost them some points.
Damn, I got a defense, man. Struggling.
For sure. They know they need to improve on the glass.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hornets leading by 7. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor.
Oh, come on, Eddie Jones. What are we doing?
They've got Antetokounmpo. Halliburton is out there with Fultz. Then it's Worthy. And it's Gafford in at the 5, down low. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment
Pretty
ago.
much just caught the ball.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Back to Fultz. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Fultz, no good. Celtics trail by 7. In the corner. Tatum with it.
Come on.
Three-point range.
I got to hit those shots, man.
Here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Chalk up 2 there.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league.
Give me some whites, man. I can't be hitting.
Focused on you that much.
I hit greens every time, man. Give me some whites.
To find the open man. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Charlotte. Outside Worthy. The pass to Halliburton. He dishes it to Fultz. Knocked
Got him.
away. Here's the break. Here's Hardaway. And then
Nice.
Hardaway
Needed that. I
with
needed
the
that.
dunk.
I needed an easy one. I needed an easy one.
Today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Charlotte leading by 5. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you.
Nice.
The freak, Superman, what have you. But none of it feels like an exaggeration.
Now here is Hardaway. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Porzingis finds Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
I screwed that up, but I got it in eventually. Got it in eventually.
Agility on display. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Oh, come on.
He's good on the 3 ball. Van Horn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Outside Jackson. And
Here we go, Jackson.
throws it down hard.
Here we go, Jackson.
Well, this is tremendous athleticism from Josh Jackson. Boy, you better stay connected to his body or he's going to make you look silly.
Hardaway against Fultz. Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Jackson.
Oh.
The baseline jumper. Hornets leading by 3.
Screw that up.
Rejected by Nowitzki.
There we go,
And
Nowitzki.
Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
Right side Hardaway.
Oh, what? What kind of shitty pass was that?
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Van Horn. Guarded by Serbiak. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Fades away. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that.
Go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Dunk by Porzingis.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And now the first timeout called here for the
Go,
Hornets.
baby.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. The Hornets also changing it up. Antonio Daniels checked in for Nene, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Fultz. Antetokounmpo kicks to Miller. Passes to Joseph. Van Horn, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Miller outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here is Ainge. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Eddie Jones on the wing. Smith on the wing. Clock at 4. And Smith with the stuff.
Woo-hoo! That's the incredible athleticism of Dennis Smith Jr. Look out below.
Dawkins against Giannis.
Get on, Van Horn.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Charlotte shooting their 6th and 7th free throws.
Come on, we gotta get
in
him
the
in.
game.
Let's get one missed free throw. Come on, let's one missed free throw.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Let's go. Miss one. Let's go. Miss one. Miss one. Miss one. Miss one.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Now here is Smith. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you
That's
end
huge,
the
baby.
game.
That's
It
huge.
can go a long way between a W or an L.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hornets lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
One thing we can't do is have empty possessions where we're shooting it before or we're turning it over before we can set our defense, okay?
Well, Greg, he's all about wanting them to take smart shots.
You have 24 seconds to play with, plenty of time. No sense taking a bad shot and risking getting burned in transition.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
I don't know what that center was doing. He was sleeping.
Out there with Dawkins.
Sleeping.
Then there's Ainge, and it's Smith in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here is Daniels after the basket by Boston. Pass to Worthy. Over Ainge. Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered closely. Can't cash in on the 10-foot
rebound. Good rebound.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Celtics. They host the Kings after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this.
We got a mismatch. Where's the mismatch?
The pass to Ainge. 6 on the shot clock. Smith dishes to Jones.
I had to shoot that. I should have went up with that.
To take the lead.
Because there was a big man on me. I didn't want to go.
Pass to Daniel. Back to Worthy. Passes it to Halliburton.
Don't foul him.
Deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Camby. Camby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones kicks to Camby. Pass to Smith. Here's Jones. Back to Smith. To take the lead. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Porzingis, he's checked in for Camby. Nowitzki comes in for Dawkins. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Ainge. Hardaway is subbed in for Dennis Smith. Fultz, he's checked in for Charlotte. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Boston shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Jones, the pass to Hardaway. Outside Tatum. From downtown. Yes, and it's Hardaway.
Big one, baby.
Assist. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Now here's Fultz. Now the pass to Gafford. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum dishes to Hardaway.
We got a mismatch. I'll take this anyway.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard.
Freaking Fultz was covering Porzingis. I was gonna get it to him, but then they left the lane wide open, so have to take it. Have to take it.
Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Really? Already? There's still 2 minutes left.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear James Borrego coaching his team during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim.
Damn, Antetokounmpo.
High percentage looks.
Chill.
Kevin, back to you.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And then
too easy, man.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than
double
not, he's
pick?
going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Here's Fultz. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Hardaway with the steal. Stolen by Fultz.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
So it's the Celtics now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Charlotte's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Halliburton passes to Van Horn. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. And here is Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Ball's knocked loose.
Damn it.
It's stolen by Fultz.
Damn it. Like, don't go get away from, get away from. All right, go.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
All right. This is a tough one, man. I needed a big fourth quarter to pull this one out, but we got it done.
Give the rock to Giannis.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I feel like Tatum's so slow right now. He's struggling.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 7. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
This one is over.
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by the Celtics. Now Jackson. Smith wide open. He fires. Can't get the chip in.
I hit any outside. I hit a couple outside shots, not many.
Fires the 3. That shot off. So we see Boston get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.